O Lord, my defender. Before the sun fully claims the sky, and before the noise of the world rises, I take my stand in you. You are the God who neither sleeps nor slumbers, the keeper of my life, the guardian of my path. I do not step into this day alone, I step into it surrounded. Let your presence go before me like a consuming fire that clears every hidden danger. Let your power stand behind me as an unbreakable wall no evil can penetrate. Where human sight fails, your authority rules. Where threats are formed in secret, your command cancels them. No danger outruns your power, for you rule over time, circumstance, and unseen forces. No evil oversteps your command, for every authority bows beneath you. No darkness survives your light, for your presence exposes and destroys what seeks to harm. Today I do not walk in uncertainty, but in divine preservation. Today we do not rely on chance, but on covenant protection. Today I move forward covered, guarded, and preserved by you in body, mind, and spirit. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Psalms 121 verse 5. Lord, my guardian and preserver, I commit this entire day into your sovereign care. Before I take a single step, I ask you to establish a perimeter of divine protection around my life, seen and unseen, known and unknown. Guard me from accidents that arrive without warning and dangers that hide in ordinary moments. Order my steps so I do not walk into harm. Let your wisdom guide my movements, and your hand restrain anything that would rise against me. Protect me from violence, from the intentions of others, from hostility, from conflict that seeks to escalate, and from environments where peace is absent. Where tension exists, let your presence calm it. Where harm is intended, let your authority overrule it. Shield my body from sickness and affliction. Strengthen my immune defenses, preserve my health, and let no infirmity gain entrance. Where weakness attempts to grow, let your healing power interrupt it. Sustain my energy, clarity, and balance throughout the day. Deliver me from hidden traps, from deception disguised as opportunity, from manipulation masked as kindness, from paths that appear safe but lead to loss. Grant me discernment to recognize what my eyes cannot see. Protect me from spiritual attacks, from fear, discouragement, confusion, and every influence that seeks to separate me from your peace. Guard my mind from oppressive thoughts, my heart from anxiety, and my spirit from weariness. Watch over my going out and my coming in. Be present in every journey, every conversation, every environment. Before danger forms, intervene. Before harm approaches, intercept. Before darkness advances, command it to retreat. Cancel every assignment of darkness prepared for this day. Let every plan designed for harm collapse before it reaches me. Let every weapon lose its power, every threat lose its direction, and every scheme lose its permission to act. Establish your protection not only around me but within me, so I walk in calm assurance. Not fear, in confidence, not tension, in trust, not uncertainty. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. Psalms 121 verse 7-8. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54 verse 17. Lord, intercept danger before it forms. Disarm it before it advances, and nullify it before it reaches me. Father, I choose to dwell, not visit, not pass through, but dwell in your presence. Let my heart remain anchored in you even while my hands work and my feet move through this day. Be my shelter not only from physical danger but from fear, confusion, and unseen spiritual opposition. Let your presence form a boundary around my life that no harm can cross without your permission. Hide me in the sacred place of your covering, where anxiety cannot dominate, where danger cannot advance, where fear cannot take root. Let your power be my shield, not fragile, not temporary, but living and active. Where weakness might expose me, let your strength defend me. Where I am unaware, let your protection remain aware on my behalf. Father, surround my mind with peace so fear finds no entrance. Surround my body with health so affliction finds no foothold. Surround my path with light so I do not step into harm unknowingly. May my life remain under the shadow of the Almighty, the place where threats lose authority and safety becomes my atmosphere. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Psalms 91 verse 1. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. Deuteronomy 33 verse 27. Lord, do not let me step outside your covering through fear, distraction, or self-reliance. Keep me consciously aware that I live, move, and remain secured in you. I remain where fear cannot rule. I am hidden where harm cannot prevail. The presence of God is my dwelling place, and I am safe. Righteous Father, as I step into this day, do not leave me exposed in the unseen battles of the heart and mind. Clothe me with divine strength that does not fade under pressure and does not fail in hidden conflict. Let your power become my covering, and let your presence become my defense. Guard my mind from deception, from thoughts that distort truth, from confusion that clouds discernment, and from subtle lies that weaken faith. Where doubt whispers, let truth speak louder. Where fear suggests defeat, let your word establish confidence. Train my thoughts to agree with what you have declared, not with what circumstances suggest. Protect my heart from fear, from anxiety that paralyzes, from worrying that drains strength, and from discouragement that dims hope. Establish courage within me that is rooted in your nearness. Let my inner life remain steady even when the world around me is uncertain. Defend my spirit from every attack that seeks to weaken my devotion. distract my focus, or erode my peace. Where pressure increases, deepen my endurance. Where opposition rises, strengthen my resolve. Let no influence separate me from your presence or silence my trust in you. Clothe me with spiritual armor that is living and active. Let truth fasten my thoughts so I am not misled. Let righteousness guard my heart so I remain aligned with you. Let faith stand before me like a shield that absorbs every assault of fear and doubt. Let salvation secure my identity so I remember who I am in you. Let your word remain ready within me, sharp, discerning, and powerful. Teach me to remain spiritually alert, watchful without anxiety, discerning without suspicion, confident without pride. Let my spirit be sensitive to your guidance and resistant to every opposing influence. Where I am unaware, be aware for me. Where I am weak, be strength within me. Where I am tested, be victory through me. Put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. Ephesians 6 verse 11. Lord, keep my inner life guarded, my spirit alert, and my faith unshaken throughout this day. Faithful God, the one who never fails and never forgets, I entrust my life to the certainty of your character. Your protection does not depend on my strength, awareness, or perfection. It rests on your unwavering faithfulness. Where I am limited, you remain constant. Where I am uncertain, you remain sure. Be my protector in every place I go today, in familiar paths and unexpected spaces, in quiet moments and demanding hours. Let your faithfulness stand guard where my understanding cannot reach. Preserve my life from the evil one, from influences that seek to weaken my resolve, distort my judgment, or disturb my peace. Strengthen me inwardly so I do not grow vulnerable through weariness. Establish resilience in my spirit that does not collapse under pressure. Let your faithfulness be the foundation beneath my confidence, not shifting, not fragile, not temporary. When I face decisions, let your faithfulness guide me. When I face uncertainty, let your faithfulness steady me. When I face opposition, let your faithfulness defend me. May I live today with the quiet assurance that I am sustained not by circumstance, but by covenant. You keep what I cannot keep. You guard what I cannot see. You preserve what belongs to you. The Lord is faithful, and he will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one. Thessalonians 3 verse 3. Lord, let the certainty of your faithfulness become the security of my life. Lord of peace, I consciously release fear before this day unfolds. I refuse to be governed by anxiety, uncertainty, or anticipation of harm. Your presence is greater than every possibility that troubles the mind. Let your peace rule my heart, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a governing authority that quiets every restless thought. Where tension tries to rise, let calm prevail. Where worrying seeks entrance, let trust stand guard. Calm my steps so I do not move in haste, panic, or confusion. Let my actions flow from assurance rather than pressure. Teach my soul to rest even while I am active, secure, steady, and composed because you are near. Remove fear at its root. Fear of what might happen. Fear of what cannot be controlled. Fear of what is unknown. Replace it with deep confidence that I am watched over, preserved, and held in your care. Let this peace accompany me into every place and remain with me through every transition of the day. And when evening comes, let the same peace carry me into rest, untroubled, unafraid, and secure under your watch. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. Your sleep will be sweet. Proverbs 3 verse 24. Today I walk under divine protection, not as a fragile hope, but as a living reality established by God's authority. I move through this day conscious that my life is not exposed to chance but enclosed within His care. His presence surrounds me like an atmosphere I breathe, constant and sustaining. No evil will overtake me. What is intended for harm will not gain permission to prevail. What is formed in secrecy will not succeed in execution. Every force that rises against my peace is restrained by a power greater than itself. Before danger approaches, God has already spoken over my life. No danger will defeat me. Challenges may appear, pressures may arise, uncertainties may surface, yet none will overpower what God preserves. I do not rely on my own vigilance alone. I rely on divine guardianship that does not weaken, tire, or overlook. God goes before me, preparing paths I have not yet seen, removing obstacles I would not know how to overcome, aligning circumstances beyond my awareness. God stands beside me, strengthening my decisions, steadying my emotions, and guiding my responses in every moment. God guards behind me, securing what I leave behind, protecting what concerns me, and closing doors through which harm might follow. I am covered, surrounded by a protection that is both visible in outcome and invisible in operation. I am preserved, sustained in body, mind, and spirit by the one who keeps what belongs to Him. I am secure in the Lord, not because life is predictable, but because God is faithful. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Psalms 121 verse 5. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. Deuteronomy 33 verse 27. Lord, establish this covering over every step I take today before me, beside me, and behind me until this day is complete. Today I walk in divine direction. Grace moves me forward. Favor surrounds me. Peace anchors me. And the Spirit of God is the wind at my back. Today I walk under divine protection. No evil will overtake me. No danger will defeat me. God goes before me, stands beside me, and guards behind me. I am covered, preserved, and secure in the Lord. Today I am divinely protected. God goes before me, stands beside me, and guards behind me. No evil will prevail, no danger will conquer, no fear will control me. The Lord is my refuge, and I am safe. I remain where fear cannot rule. I am hidden where harm cannot prevail. The presence of God is my dwelling place, and I am safe. I am preserved in my movements. I am defended in my environment. I am guarded in my body and mind. What is formed against me will not prevail. The Lord watches over my life, and I am secure. My mind is anchored in truth. My heart is established in courage. My spirit is fortified by God's strength. I stand guarded, aware, and unmoved. God's faithfulness guards me. God's peace governs me. I am strengthened, preserved, and unafraid. My security is in the Lord, and I remain at rest. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Psalms 121 verse 5. The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul. Isaiah 58 verse 11. I walk forward without fear. I live this day without dread. I am surrounded by divine protection on every side. What God guards remains secure. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.